Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam Devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udirayet. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya. Bhagavati ruttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam for this evening. Today is Ekadashi and also the disappearance of one of our very prominent acharyas, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. This is also the last leg of Damodara Mas Kartik month Vrata. We are observing Bhishma Panchaka, 5 days of special austerity and fasting. I am reading from the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam so that we will intensify our remembrance of Krishna and his pastimes. I am reading from chapter 13. It has got to do with Brahma stealing the boys and the calves of Krishna. Very interesting pastime. It is called Brahma Vimohana Leela. Vimohana means not ordinary Mohan. Not ordinary Mohana. Grand illusion. Very great illusion. It's called Vimohana. Moha means small Moha. We are all small Moha. We are under small Maya and we have come to this world. We have forgotten who we are, who is God, what's our relationship. Small Moha. But when somebody who is not in this Moha gets into a very big Moha, it's called Vimoha. Right. So Brahma is the most intelligent person in the universe. That is why Krishna gave him the service of creation. All the bodies, 84 lakh species of bodies he creates. And the living beings inhabit those bodies and they are born in that particular body according to their karma. Karmana daivanetrena jantur deho upapattaye. All this he creates. Tatra atra sarga visargascha sthanam poshanam utayah. Sarga and visarga. Krishna does the sarga, main foundational creation. He does the secondary creation, visarga. So very intelligent person. If he becomes illusioned, then how it will be? So it's called Vimohana. Brahma Vimohana Leela. Tene Brahma Hridayadi Kavaye Muhyanti Yat Surayah. Krishna spoke from the heart of Brahma, the truth. So that Brahma gets bewildered. He is bewildered by seeing Krishna. It is not surprising because everybody gets bewildered and does not understand who is God, who am I. It's very common. So it so happened that Krishna killed one demon every day. It was a sport, a nice sportive event with the Gopas every day before lunch. And this time he had killed a massive demon called Aghasura, snake-like demon, huge snake, opened his mouth was reaching the sky, and waiting for all the Gopas and Krishna to walk inside. Kamsa had sent Aghasura, and all the boys thought, oh, very nice place to play. What is this? No smell is coming, but it looks very nice. Looks like a big cave. They were all very bold. First they were afraid, then they said, anyway, if something happens, Krishna is always there. He will save us. So they were very bold. Krishna will help. Security. So they went inside. But Aghasura was waiting for Krishna to come inside. Then only we can close my mouth and kill all of you together. Krishna knew what Aghasura was thinking. So he went inside. And he expanded himself so much, burst out of Aghasura, killed Aghasura, brought all the boys out. And all the devatas were watching. Because Aghasura was so powerful and they could not do anything. When they saw that Aghasura is dead and Krishna has killed Aghasura, they started dancing in the skies and showering flowers on Krishna, Pushpa Vrishti. And they were drumming and dancing. All the devatas were very happy. Appa, one big nuisance is gone. Thank you, Krishna. But amongst the devatas, only Brahma was curious. How can the small boy kill such a big asura? Suddenly, he had a doubt. From then onwards, his mohana started. He had a doubt, how can this boy kill such a big... he thought it's a small boy. Just yedo pasume kira urupaya, how can he kill Aghasura? So, he had a doubt and he wanted to do something to test. Let us see whether this person is as strong. I am the super intelligent Brahma. I did creation and I am like that, I am like this. Whenever somebody does something important, something according to his capability, he tends to become proud. And this happens to everybody. It happened even to little bit to Brahma. Krishna wanted to teach him where you belong. So he performed his Leela. After killing Aghasura, all of them had a big lunch. Vana Bhojanam inside the forest. Every afternoon they have nice lunch. So Krishna sat in the center and it was mentioned as like a lotus flower. He was like the whirl of the lotus. And all these boys were sitting around. And all the devatas were still watching. What a beautiful scene. So many hundreds and thousands of these cowherd boys and Krishna sitting like lotus in the center, blue lotus. And not only that, Krishna opened his tiffin box with Yashoda has given. Everybody opened their tiffin boxes, sitting in all sorts of places, very scenic. It's like a big mountain rock and trees, and they were sitting there in different places. Each one occupied a nice place next to Krishna. And everybody was feeling Krishna is facing me. Krishna is facing me. Krishna is facing me. I'm very close to Krishna. He gave that feeling to everybody because he is God. It is mentioned that he could be seen 360 degrees as though he is watching me. Everybody is feeling like that. He did that for the sake of his friends. And they started sharing, Krishna, Krishna, this is very nice. My mother has sent, you take. Krishna took that. Krishna also gave from so Yashoda Mai has given, you taste this. And they started joking, laughing. So, from the skies, the devatas were watching and saying, how is it possible he is eating so casually? He is Divya Purusha, Purushottama. He eats only if you give him big sacrifice. Yajna Sishta Shina Santo Muchyante Sarva Kilbishai. In a big sacrifice, if you offer Naivedyam properly according to the proper mantras and the Riti and the Viddhi, then only he will accept. That's why it's called Yajna book. One who enjoys the result of the Yajna only. But here we see simply eating out of their hands, out of their tiffin carrier, no system, no particular rules, regulations followed, nothing. Because they were all Gopas. Brajavasis, very pure devotees, and they were in full Krishna consciousness. All the time, every second, they were only thinking about Krishna and serving the Lord. So Krishna accepted. It was so pure, filled with bhakti. Patram phalam toyam pushpam yome bhaktya prayachati. Tadaham ashnami prayatatmanah. If you love and devotion, if you give me, I will eat. Most important ingredient is devotion. And all these gopas were 200% devotees. And whatever they give, he will eat. So that was a beautiful scene. Then what happened? The cowherd boys joking, laughing, eating. Suddenly, oh, I forgot. My cows, they must have gone. So each one said, really, I also have taken. So Krishna said, no, don't move, just sit here. Everybody is having a good time. No, you don't move. I will go and get your cows. We all sit down and eat. He is also eating. Actually, in the Bhagavatam it is mentioned he was eating curd rice. Taisaram. Mashrana Kavalam, it is mentioned. And it is written there in the translation, it is yogurt and rice with small pieces of fruit and pickle and all that. Krishna was just giving to somebody and eating a little bit and giving to somebody, and this happened. So he went with this in his hand. I will look after it, don't worry, and he left. He went out to see for the cows, and the cows were not there. The calves had also disappeared. Instantly he came to know that Brahma has taken them. Now Brahma saw and he thought that who is this boy, let us test. He took the calves, he took the gopas also. Hid them in a cave. And let's see what he will do. He has killed Agasura now, let us see what he will do. He wanted to test. He made a very big blunder, mistake. Then he put them in the cave. In the meantime, Krishna knew Brahma has done this. So instantly he expanded and became gopas, became cows, calves, everything, immediately, in 1 second. Because he is God, Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can do that instantly. Immediately, all the gopas now came back. And then after eating, they went back home that day. But you know, there's a difference between Brahma's time and the time on this earth. Brahma went and put those people, the gopas when he stole and all that, in the cave. When he came back, by the time 1 year had passed in Vrindavan. And every day, Krishna, who has expanded as the gopas and the cows and the calves, they went home and came back every day for 365 days. Krishna was going with them to the forest and playing and everything and coming back. But all of them were Krishna only. Expanded as the gopas. He is God. He has got this Aishwarya, opulence. And all the mothers in the houses were feeling extra affection for their children. And they were wondering why I'm feeling so much of love and affection for my child like I never felt before. Because it was Krishna. Because they had desired earlier by seeing Krishna so beautiful. I wish I had a son like him. I wish Krishna will become my son. Like that they had desired. So Krishna said, don't worry, I will give you that experience. Now he gave that experience. They were all enjoying Krishna as their son. And all the cows also were enjoying Krishna as their calf. Because there was a very intimate relationship. 1 year passed. And every day all the gopas were actually Krishna going home and taking a lot of affection and love from the mother and coming back. One day, Balaram was with Krishna and all the calves were with them. Suddenly, the senior cowherd men brought the cows also. They also come separate batch. The cows saw their calves from top of the hill. Suddenly, the cows started running towards the calves. All of the cows started running towards their calves. Calves are separated. The boys take the calves. The elderly men take the cows. Cows ran to the cows lifted their tail up like this. And they started running down and moving. Wow! Big crowd of them coming. And they started licking all the calves, showing great affection, feeding them with milk. And then Balaram watched and said, what is this suddenly? Every day we have seen, but this is not, we have not seen this sudden affection. All the cows are running and coming to the calves. So he became very doubtful and he turned to his brother and said, what is happening? Because he knew something is, my brother has done something. What is happening? He asked. And Krishna smiled and told, Brahma is told the calves and the cows and the gopas. He has kept them somewhere. I expanded. For 1 year, it's me. Oh, Balaram understood, immediately understood. It's very complicated. So this 1 year passed and Brahma came back to see, okay, let us see what he does now. No cows, calves. He came and saw cows and calves still there. Gopas are all still there. Became very surprised. And then in front of him, Krishna did another amazing thing. While he was watching all the gopas became four-handed Narayana. Each one of them became four-handed Narayana, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Can you imagine hundreds and thousands of gopas? All of them four-handed. What a scare you had. I thought it was gopas. No, they become, now he came to know all of them are expansion of the Lord. And immediately he understood, my gosh, I did a big blunder. He's Krishna, the supreme Brahman, absolute truth. And I stole his calves and cows and gopas. He felt very disturbed. I have blundered, I have made a very big mistake. So he came to see Krishna and he did Shashtanga Pranam to Krishna. From his 4 heads he cried, put his Kirtan down at the lotus feet of Krishna, and he said, I made a very big mistake. I thought I will test you. I thought you were an ordinary cowherd boy. Krishna did not say anything. For intelligent people, the best thing is neglect when they do something wrong. It will be very highly torturous. If the person whom you are asking, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, he just doesn't say anything to you, please say something. You will feel, please punish me. Please do something. You're God, you're Supreme Lord, I'm depending on you. Krishna did not say anything. Just keep quiet. This is the best way to punish intelligent people. On their own. So Brahma became very disturbed. And it is mentioned that Brahma was wanting some chastisement, some correction, something. Krishna didn't do anything. He just was still holding the curd rice in his hand. And it seems after that, he went back to the same place. They were still eating. And he said, let's go home. So they went back home and told, Krishna killed Aghasura today. But it's actually 1 year back he killed. But they did not know. They don't know that this has happened in between. Because it is Krishna who expanded as gopas and went home to meet their mothers. But the real gopas were now only coming. Krishna again brought his curd rice and they finished eating meal and said, let's go back home, it's very late. Take the cows and go back. And that night they went and told, Mama, Krishna killed Aghasura today. But actually it happened 1 year back. Only Balarama came to know, this is what my brother has done. 1 year late, the news of Aghasura is coming to Vrindavan. In this way, Krishna performed this amazing Leela. I am giving you a short version of it. But interesting thing is what happened to Brahma. It seems Brahma was very dissatisfied. I made a very big blunder and I am simply forgiven like that without any. So, Krishna is not showing me mercy. But I heard that he will come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Kali Yuga. So maybe I should pray to him. He is more merciful. So Brahma went to close to Navadvip. In the center of Navadvip is a place called Antardvip. He went there and did severe austerities. I want to talk to you. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. This is even before he officially appeared. Very long back. This is when? 5,000 years back. He came only 500 years back. 4,500 years back itself he came and gave darshan to Brahma. I will be coming in Kali Yuga. But since you are calling me now, I am coming. Don't worry about what has happened. When I come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you, Brahma, will come. And at that time, everything you want will happen. You will come as my great devotee. You will be born in a Muslim family and you will be called Haridas Thakur. And you will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And many people will follow you. And you will become Namacharya. And you will help me in my pastimes. So, at that time, when he came as Haridas Thakur, he was beaten to death almost in 22 marketplaces by the Muslim Chankazi for being a Muslim and chanting Krishna's name. He said, don't do this. Because he was becoming very famous amongst the Hindus. Hindus were all coming and taking his blessing. He was a saint. Very famous, 24, almost 23 hours a day he will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Many of the devotees today chanted 64 rounds of japa. Today is Ekadashi. So they chanted 64 rounds of japa, taking at least 8 hours minimum or more than that. Very auspicious day. But he chanted almost 23 hours a day. He was called Namacharya. And this Muslim king and the Chankazi, that is the mullah, minister for religion, he wanted to punish him. So he said, you convert and you stop chanting this and remain a proper Muslim. He said, no, you don't understand. And he chanted again and again. So the king also begged him, I don't want you to be punished. You are a saint, saintly person who worships God. Please listen to this, our mullah, head of the mosque. Otherwise they will put you into trouble. Even he said, don't. He said, he gave explanation. What does it matter? I am worshipping God. It's the same Allah. And then in this way he argued very nicely, sattvikally. But the Chankazi said, this fellow deserves to be punished. Drag him into all the market, publicly give him a flogging. So they took him to 22, dragged him to 22 marketplaces and beat him. But he was, after every marketplace, he was chanting Hare Krishna. In this way, Brahma appeared as Haridas Thakur. And at the end of that, those people went and told him, please die. Otherwise we will be in trouble. How can we go back and report? So Haridas Thakur said, don't worry, I will die for you. He went into a trance. and they took him. See, he's dead. He could not take all the beatings. 22 marketplaces they beat him. So, the Muslim Chankaji said, this is the result. If you don't follow properly, then they said, shall we cremate him? He's a Hindu, we'll cremate him. He said, don't, he'll become very famous. Throw him in the Ganges. Because for the Muslims, Ganges means dirty place. They said, throw him in the Ganges. So publicly they swung him and threw him in the Ganges. He landed in the water and he floated. And they were watching for a long time. Floated. And went and touched the bank of the other side. He got up, again danced, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. When the Chankaji saw this, he must be a real prophet, real saint. I know how much he got beaten. In this way, he had such a great respect. So in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu utilized Brahma in his pastimes as Haridas Thakur. So this is called Brahma Vimohana Leela. And whatever punishment he thought he wanted, he got. But then actually he was not feeling the pain when he was being whipped. That's why we were able to get up. Later Lord Chaitanya, he appeared. He appeared after Haridas Thakur. And Haridas Thakur was there, about 50 years old when Lord Chaitanya appeared. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai Pandit, grew up. And one fine day, he had his Mahaprakasha Leela. And there he called upon Haridas Thakur and said, they beat you in 22 marketplaces. Because he appeared before. This happened before. And all those beatings you were able to take because I took them on my, and he showed his backside and showed all the whipping marks. Lord Chaitanya showed all the whipping marks. I did not allow anybody to beat you. That is why you were able to chant and dance. In this way, Krishna also, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, protected Haridas Thakur. And this is a very beautiful Leela. I am giving you a very short version of it. In Krishna, in the Bhagavatam, Brahma Vimohana Leela is very important. Because it is not easy to understand Krishna that even Brahma gets bewildered. Bhaktyamam abhijanati yavanyaschashma tatvatah. Krishna is saying that only my devotee can understand me. And only by associating with such a pure devotee we can also understand who is God, who is Krishna. Krishna Tattva. So Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada is such a pure devotee. He has given the whole world Krishna consciousness, an understanding of who is God, who are you, how to approach Him, how to achieve the shelter of Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Grantharaj Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Hare Krishna, anybody has any questions? They can raise their hand. Okay, thank you Maharaj for inviting us on this Uttama Ekadashi day, the pastime of Lord Brahma Vimohana Leela. Hare Krishna, we welcome all the devotees for the Sunday feast program in this auspicious Ekadashi Vishnu Panchaka day. So tomorrow the fast breaking time for all the devotees who are observing Ekadashi is 6:14 a.m. to 10:08 a.m. November 5th, Wednesday, is the last day of Kartik month, Damodar month. So we will be having a great celebration after moonrise. All the devotees can come and offer the ghee lamp
and participate in the Rasa Purnima lecture followed by a feast prashadam. And the last is devotees we have the 18-day Bhagavad Gita course which happens every 2 months. So it is starting on November 10th. So you can register for this course. தமிழில் வந்து உங்களுக்கு அகாடமியிலிருந்து 2 மாதத்திற்கு ஒரு முறை பகவத்கீதை ஆன்லைன் மூலமாக 18 நாள் பகவத்கீதை வகுப்பு 2 மாதத்திற்கு ஒரு முறை வைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. அதோடைய ஆரம்ப நாள் வந்து நவம்பர் 10ஆம் தேதி. அடுத்த சனிக்கிழமை பக்தர்கள் வந்து புதுசாக வந்திருக்கிறவங்க உங்களுக்கு ஒரு வாய்ப்பு. நீங்கள் வந்து இதில் பதிவு செய்யலாம். உங்களுக்காக பதிவு செய்யணும்னு விருப்பம் இருந்தால் நீங்கள் கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணுவோம். ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. கடைசியாக if anybody devotees who are coming first time for our Sunday feast program, we have a special welcome gift for you. You can come forward. யாராவது முதல் முறையாக இந்த ஞாயிறு நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு வந்ததுன்னா நீங்கள் முன்னாடி வரலாம். Okay, Hare Krishna, thank you all. So we have a prashadam served now. You can rise up and form a queue and stand in the prashadam. Kirtan. Hare Krishna, thank you very much. Yeah. A very important announcement I missed. Today is Ekadashi. So we will be serving non-green Ekadashi prashadam. Devotees who are coming first time, they can take prashadam accordingly. I don't know whether you can have this Ekadashi prashadam.